Hey guys, so over the weekend we did our very first ever interview as the Manchester Derby with BBC Radio 5 Live. The first half was before the Manchester Derby, which we don't want to talk much about, if I'm being honest.
I don't mind, I'll
And
talk about it.
Then the second half was after the game, the following day. So for those of you that missed it, here it is.
Miguel and Ashley, we're going to speak to. They are a married couple, content creators based in South Africa. They have a big old following on TikTok, you know, Laura. Their username is Manchester Derby 2.0. Miguel is a United fan. Ashley is City. We can speak to them now on the other side of the planet. Well, I suppose it's only a few hours difference. It's still the morning for you, though.
Yes,
It
One
is.
hour
Good
difference.
morning. We are actually an hour later than you, so...
An hour, yeah, that's all there is. Yeah. So you've got the same kind of build-up to the cup final, which is a nice feeling. It's good. Right, Miguel, explain. Why United?
I'm also Portuguese, which by default means I'm a massive Cristiano Ronaldo fan. I was just a little young boy when he joined Man United, and it was at a time when I was also a Sporting Lisbon fan because my family are from Lisbon, a lot of them. So yeah, I just fell in love with the team, fell in love with the history of the club, and I've never turned back since. My wife, on the other hand, I don't have much to say about her choice in team.
Let her speak for herself. Ashley, why City?
You know what? It actually started out as I was trying to bond with him over something that he loved because he's always loved football. So before, I wasn't really into it. When we started dating, it was like back in 2015. I was like, you know what? He loves this so much. Let's connect over it. Let me try take an interest in this. But then the problem was that I ended up taking to City. So it essentially had the opposite effect because I was like, there's just something about this team, their winning mentality, their energy, the players.
Typical City fan, eh?
I took to them, which broke his heart.
The Manchester United fan, by becoming a City fan, is not in any definition the way to bond.
No,
you see.
not at all.
It's a different kind of one. That's why my intentions were good, but it just happened. When you fall in love, you fall in love. You can't control those things. So that's what happened with me and City.
Okay, I've watched some of your videos, and you're deliberately kind of at each other, aren't you? You know,
Just a little bit.
How much does all of this now, because of the TikTok thing, because of the divide in your support, how much does it kind of dominate your lives and your
Good question.
Our lives revolve around that
The
now.
content creation.
But honestly, it's incredible. We don't have days like this very often where we're fighting for a trophy. So this is the first time
Thank
we're
goodness.
experiencing this. So will we still be married after this? We'll see after today. Depending on how the results
This is
go.
the biggest test of
This
our marriage
is the
right
biggest
now.
test for sure.
But it's all fun and games for us.
Well, that's good to hear. It's good to hear that there's not going to be any serious repercussions.
No, we should hope not.
It's not moving out.
Miguel, how are you feeling ahead of the game later then?
A lot of people have been saying I'm a bit overconfident because I believe United will be taking the win. But a part of me, of course, is wary of how insane Man City have been over the past few seasons. And of course, they're going for a treble. So I am, of course, a bit wary that I know they are currently the best team in the world. I can say that. But I believe in the boys in red. I think they're going to take one over City and we're going to get a win.
I think Manchester United fans, most Manchester United fans I've been speaking to, because I live in Manchester, they feel, I don't know, I just get a vibe, they're feeling relatively relaxed about it, relatively confident. They say there's nothing to lose.
100%.
That's exactly what you said.
What if you get beat 5-0? That's something to lose. We don't want it to get to that point.
That would be amazing.
We'll see. And I don't know, actually, you know, this is it, isn't it, really? I think most people probably anticipate that if you were to lose in the Champions League final against Inter, that would be a big old shock.
Yes.
So this could be the game that history depends on.
That's the thing, because the rivalry is so strong that even some City fans, for example, would rather lose the Champions League final than allow Man United to win, which I totally echo their sentiment. But for me this season, I feel like the Champions League, it has to be our season. It really does. But this game is so important. I'm so stressed out, I'm not gonna lie, because I do have him in my ear and he's so confident, but I'm trying the calm route. I'm trying not to be overconfident about this, but I believe in my boys, and the treble, it's looming, which is stressful, but if there's ever a time, it's now.
How do content creators, for that is what you are, I sound like I'm about 120 years old. How do you cover an event like this? Do you know what I mean? What will your day consist of, particularly when the whistle goes for the start of play? How do you then, bring that to TikTok ultimately?
So leading up to the game, we'll obviously do what most football content creators do, which will be discuss a bit about the game from both our sides, discuss our teams, combined 11s, predictions. We get some input from followers. Obviously, then when the game starts, we've got our phones ready to capture any and all reactions of the game to then post during and after the game. Today, we're looking at doing a live stream so people can watch along with us. We haven't done that before, so it'll be the first time if people can just see how crazy we get when we watch.
Because they do want to see, people have said they want to see our reactions, so that we got to give the people what they want.
She seems very calm now. She seems very calm now, but let me tell you, when the football's on, she's another beast comes out. So
you're more zen, are you, Miguel?
I'm calm. Got to stay calm. We've been through some disappointment over the years. We know it's not. I mean, 7-0 happened this season, so it can't get any worse than that. I should hope.
Oh yeah, say that. You should hope.
Should hope, please.
Actually, what happens then? So the game starts, whatever happens. So say Man United win. What do you do at that point? Because it's going to be unbearable. Really.
That's the thing. I honestly think I'll cry. I have said I will cry. I'll have to do the punishment that we've agreed upon, because the thing about our page. So what we do is we've set a couple bets in the past, like whenever there is a Manchester derby, and the last one, for example, when they beat us 2-1, I had to wear a Man United shirt out in public, which is just painful to even think about the fact I had to do that.
It was better than our wedding day. It was such a beautiful day.
So now we have a trophy on the line, which will be even more devastating. So do you want to explain the punishment?
So basically the punishment will be whoever loses has to read out a statement written by the partner, and you'll read it without having read it previously. So basically, while wearing something from the opposite team, and we can write anything. So best believe you'll be talking about the best team in Manchester very soon.
Do you see how confident this guy is? It's stressing me out.
Well, I hope the live stream goes well, because this will be a first for you. And
thank you.
I've been enjoying your videos, I have to say. And you can watch it from the comfort of South Africa. You don't even have to deal with a rail strike, which is what we've got over it. So listen, best of luck, and thank you. Thanks for talking to us. And
thanks for having us.
Good luck with it all, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Amazing.
You.
Have a good day.
Miguel, he's a Manchester United fan. Ashley is a City fan. Married couple. Manchester Derby 2.0, if you are a TikTok.
Thanks so much for that, both. That was really good.
Thank you for having us. It was such a cool experience.
Yeah. Would you be up for coming back on tomorrow morning, please?
Yeah, for sure.
Great. One of my colleagues will give you a call later on to give you a time and all that.
Okay.
More specific time, but it'd be great to get you back on.
Okay.
Yeah, because one of us will be upset, so that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, thanks a lot for that. We'll give you a call later just to organise that. And thanks a lot for this morning. That was great.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Thanks for having us. Have a great day.
Cheers. And
cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
The treble is on. Premier League champions Manchester City are one game away from making history after beating neighbours United 2-1 in the FA Cup final. They now need to beat Inter Milan in the Champions League final on Saturday to become only the second English team to achieve the feat. We're going to concentrate on what happened yesterday for just now. Miguel and Ashley are a married couple and content creators based in South Africa. We spoke to them yesterday, you might remember. They have a huge following on TikTok under their username Manchester Derby 2.0. Interestingly enough, from this couple, Miguel is a United fan, Ashley is a City fan. So Miguel, I've got to start with you. How were you feeling 14 seconds into yesterday's match?
All I'm feeling right now is I can't wait to buy my Inter Milan shirt later today, just so that the treble doesn't happen, because I'm devastated. That was the worst possible way to start a final. I still can't believe it was so quick.
So quick. It was insane.
But you know what? It is what it is, eh? Well done, Gundo. Well done, Man City.
Ash, you've got I can see you in the screen, you've got the biggest smile on your face. How are you feeling?
I'm buzzing. I've been like this since that first goal went in yesterday, because, excuse me, it was actually so funny. He was in disbelief for about 5 to 10 minutes in, like that goal did not happen. Then when they equalized, then I became stressed again. But I mean, I am buzzing. I don't even think it's sunk in that this has happened and that the treble is on. Yeah, I'm surprised I had a voice, because I was
screaming the whole game yesterday.
My neighbors must have thought something was going on. on. I was so happy.
A bitter pill to take, Miguel.
Very, very bitter pill to take. But you know what? I'm still obviously very proud of United. It's been a season, I think, that we didn't expect as fans. We didn't think we would be winning a trophy this season. Our goal was for a top 4 finish, which we got with a trophy. And the worst part of it is just that I had to lose to Man City in the final. That for me is just, I have to take some time to get over that devastation.
Didn't you have some kind of
Bet.
forfeit? To
Yes.
We did.
If Manchester United lost.
Yeah.
What was it again? Because you told us yesterday morning, didn't you?
So we had to, the loser had to wear the scarf of the rival and read out a statement written by
The winner.
That they hadn't seen before. So I hadn't even had my statement ready. He was so overconfident that he wrote it before the game that obviously I will never read that out. And I did mine straight after the game and I was like, okay, Megs, we're doing this. So he had to read it out yesterday, posted it, and it was hilarious for me. It was just, what a moment.
One of the worst experiences of my life.
The gist of it being what, Miguel?
I definitely don't want to say any of what I said again out loud, but basically, she made me say what color Manchester is, and I won't be saying that again.
Okay.
And he had to admit defeat to the greatest team in Manchester.
Oh, wow.
And
Tough
how
times.
did it feel wearing blue as well, Miguel?
It felt like a sin. It felt like I was doing something absolutely wrong, and I still feel very guilty for doing
I
it. That's
think
why
you
I had
looked
to put
good.
this back on today.
You look
I had
good
to
in
put on
blue.
my colors, you know. But
Well, you've got to do it, well, not quite all over again next week, but almost all over again next week when they play when Man City play in the final of the Champions League. Will you be doing the same forfeit next weekend, just very quickly?
I don't think we're gonna have a bet on hand.
No,
but
because
I
you're
am-
still not supporting City.
That is when I will wear blue. I will wear blue for Inter, not sky blue. Inter blue, and I shall be cheering Inter Milan on because I cannot hear my wife over here, Ash,
Oh.
celebrating a treble. It's just, it can't happen.
Can't wait for that moment.
Sounds like Ash is looking forward to it already.
She
Thank
is.
you very much. It was lovely to speak to you and catch up with you again. That's Miguel, who's a United fan.
Guys, that was great. Thank you so much.
Thanks
Thank
for
you,
having
thank you.
us.
Okay.
Take care. Bye bye.
Cool.
Have a
You
good day.
too.
Bye.
Bye.
Good luck in the final.
Thank you so much.
Good luck.
I was very nervous. Again, I just feel like I'm so caught up in the happiness that I couldn't get my words out, but that was a really cool experience.
It was a
Obviously
difficult
tough for
interview
you.
to have.
If
Very
you had
cool.
told us even a week ago that we would have been speaking to BBC Live, no, come on, guys, this is like
No, it was
stuff
really
that dreams
cool.
are made of.
I'm speechless.
I find
because-
it hilarious that literally what needed to be highlighted in that interview was your pain because he was so loud about it, guys. Oh, I'm still buzzing.
If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. For those that tuned in, thank you so much. For those that just heard it now, hope you enjoyed our little interview. Our first interview as the Manchester Derby. So really exciting stuff. We'll be back with some more content soon.